Well, it's the real story, and we're talking about the attack on Mother's Day. Look, this is supposed to be a day to celebrate moms everywhere, right?
Happy Mother's Day!
And you would think that this would be about as non-controversial a holiday as you could get. But no, somebody's got to have a problem, right? We can't just celebrate good old mom.
She kisses my boo-boos. She braids my hair. We love your mothers everywhere.
I am so sick of the radical left attacking everything, particularly mothers, to fit some narrative that somebody has to sit around and think up and have a problem with. Let's look at some headlines. Wisconsin governor defends push to redefine mother as, quote, inseminated person. This is from Newsweek. Inseminated person versus mother. Dems keep proving they've lost common sense. USA Today op-ed. Happy Inseminated Person Day. Washington Times, 2025. Now, surely they were being sarcastic. Opt out of Mother's Day. New corporate trend reeks of anti-family activism, critics say in Daily Wire. Yeah, I would say that's anti-family. So what happened in Wisconsin? Well, in February, Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers, he suggested actually changing the state law. Like, we need the state to tell us how to talk to ourselves about this. Really? Wanted to change the state law language from mother to inseminated person.
The Wisconsin governor is in the spotlight for using what he calls gender-neutral language in his executive budget bill.
Really? You don't have more important things to think about in Wisconsin than telling people living in that state how to talk to themselves and each other about moms?
Mainly sparked by the bill's artificial insemination section, where the language "the husband of the mother" was changed to "the spouse of the inseminated person."
Governor Evers says that it provides legal clarity in state law for families, those who use IVF, and inclusion for all couples.
All we want is to make sure that moms and dads have the legal, things have been taken care of legally.
That doesn't sound inclusive at all. It sounds to me like you're degrading mothers. State Representative Amanda Nedweski called out in a post, as a mom of two, I cannot begin to describe how insulting this is. Governor Evers claims his budget is pro-kid, but no budget can be pro-kid while erasing parents, the role the parent plays. Alyssa Farah Griffin, the co-host of The View, posted, as a woman currently going through IVF, I can think of countless ways I'd rather be referred to than inseminated person. Even Brett Favre, famous quarterback for the Packers, tweeted it was just, quote, nonsense. Now, look, maybe there are legal reasons to use gender-neutral language. Maybe it has something to do with insurance or whatever. But what happened to common sense? This is just enough ridiculous thinking. In 2022, President Biden's fiscal year budget replaced the word mother with birthing person in the section about public health funding. Now, look, I don't like to get political. I really don't. I don't know all that much about politics. I just focus on cultural issues. I focus on commonsensical issues. But if you're going to be successful at anything, you've got to meet people where they are. I see all these liberal politicians that jumped on the birthing bandwagon, even Cory Booker. This is a statement of his. Black birthing people in the U.S. are 3 to 4 times more likely to die than white women. Now, you know what I think happens? I think when you say that, when you say black birthing people, what you do is you distract from the point, because he makes a very good point, that in that subgroup, the death rate is 3 to 4 times higher. That is a very significant point. but you detract from it when you put in this ridiculous language about black birthing people instead of black mothers. Look at this article from Harvard Medical School. Black birthing persons matter, all of them. Woke language is not empowering, it's distracting, it's insulting, it's demeaning. Yeah, I wrote a book, We've Got Issues. Man, oh man, does this make it clear that we've got issues. In there, I talked about them playing all these word games. A lot of the liberals say, we don't want to call people felons, it demeans them. So we don't want you saying that you were raped. So instead, you intersected with a justice-involved individual. No, you weren't. You were raped by a rapist. You didn't intersect with a justice-involved person. You should be insulted by that. They don't want to have an office of admissions at school because if you're talking about admissions, then that implies that you might be rejected, and that hurts people's feelings. Well, you know what? If you were rejected, then go study harder, work harder, get over it. Instead, they want to call it Office of Enrollment Management. Seriously? If somebody says that to you, I'm sorry, there's a letter here from the Office of Enrollment Management, and it wasn't positive. Oh, I feel better now. I'm not going to this school. Were you rejected? No, I just got a letter from Office of Enrollment Management. We don't call the homeless homeless, we call them unhoused. Oh, well, I don't get so wet when it rains now. I'm unhoused instead of homeless. Come on, this is stupid. A Healthline article, the term breastfeeding doesn't apply to everyone, and that's why many people instead use the more gender-neutral term chest feeding. Mayo Clinic, is chest feeding the new breastfeeding? St. Luke's Hospital in Kansas City. If you are transgender or gender non-binary parent or adoptive parent, you may be wondering if you will be able to chest feed your baby. In UK, vaginal birth being replaced by frontal birth. What? This isn't naming inclusivity? What do you have, a side birth or a back birth? What are you talking about? This is just ridiculous. This has nothing to do with same-sex marriages or anything of the sort. Look, the reality, fewer than half of U.S. children under 18 are living in a home with two married heterosexual parents in the first marriage. So everything's not just cookie cutter. Everyone who raises a child deserves respect and praise. But that doesn't mean you need to punish or disrespect mothers because you want to change the norms. Only a mother can carry a baby for 9 months. Only a mother can give birth to a child. Only a mother can breastfeed a child. This takes nothing away from adoptive parents, stepmoms or stepfathers, or fathers. But mothers have a God-given ability to do something no one else can do. Look, adoptive parents should be elevated and amplified. God bless adoptive parents. You don't need to insult them with degrading language, and even corporate America is shying away from Mother's Day. I don't know what their intentions are, but DoorDash, Kay Jewelers, Nespresso, Levi's, Etsy, Cartier, some companies that allow you to opt out of Mother's Day communications. They say, we know Mother's Day can be a challenging time, which is why we want to know if you'd rather not receive Mother's Day related emails. Really? Come on, we've got to get back to common sense. Don't we have enough real problems without playing semantics and playing word games? Of course it can be painful for someone who maybe lost a mother, can't have children, but is it any better to have someone opt out? That seems more painful. We need to be able to think and speak freely. Inclusive language, it's not inclusive, it's barely language. That's the real story. Wherever you're getting the real story, make sure you subscribe and follow. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's discuss preparedness because we know emergencies happen when we least expect them, but instead of just taking it, we can prepare. Let's discuss Jace Case, one of your most important preparation tools. With Jace Case, you'll have emergency prescription medications on hand right when you need them. Think about it. Ever been caught off guard? Whether it's a sudden illness or a travel hiccup, the right medications can make all the difference. Jay's case is designed to take that worry off your plate, so when a minor health issue pops up, it doesn't turn into a major problem. Don't let unforeseen circumstances derail your plans or your peace of mind. Live with confidence. Take charge with Jace today. Visit jace.com and use code PHIL for a discount on your order and get emergency antibiotics on hand for the moment you need them. That's JASE.com, code PHIL, PHIL. The next time you gather with family, enjoy Balance of Nature supplements as an addition to your favorite dishes. Our veggie supplement, made from 15 ingredients like garlic, onion, and cayenne pepper, can easily be opened and added to your favorite dishes like homemade soups or dips. Not to mention our fruits supplement, which is made from 16 ingredients like banana, strawberries, and mango, making it a great addition to your homemade smoothies. Start your journey with Balance of Nature. Call 1-800-246-8751 or go to balanceofnature.com to get a free fiber and spice supplement, plus 35% off your first preferred set as a new preferred customer with free shipping and our money-back guarantee. Go to balanceofnature.com or call 1-800-246-8751 and get this special offer by using discount code Dr. Phil. That's DRPHIL.